Shocking revelation, welcome to New Sky TV's Xiozan sues again. Is he going to tear off the mask of cyberbullying this time? Xiozan systematically cracks down on cyberbullies using legal weapons. 17 wins in the past 5 years, refusing settlements, pursuing real name registration, forcing cyberbullies to the surface. The keyboard isn't a weapon, and the internet is no lawless zone. He's directly sending cyberbullies to court one by one. On April 2, 2026, the Beijing Internet Court will publicly hear the case of Xiao Zhan suing Sun for online infringement liability. This is not the first case, nor will it be the last. From the old potato insult case to Fang's 16,000 yuan compensation, from Li's nearly 30,000 yuan enforcement, to Sun's requirement for service by public notice due to unclear information, Xiao Zhan's rights protection is no longer an emotional counterattack, but a systematic and thunderous crackdown. Recalling February 2, 2026, Zhejiang Lingayanzai law firm suddenly released a bombshell statement, entrusted by Xiozan Studio and Xiozan himself. They officially filed lawsuits against dozens of accounts on 6 major platforms: Douban, Weibo, Zhihu, Zaya Huangshu, Douyin, and WeChat, that had been consistently publishing insulting and defamatory content. The statement was resounding: no settlements, no simply deleting posts, relentless pursuit of accountability, and enforcement against those who refuse to comply. This newly formed legal team, established for less than 100 days, has already made a powerful move: simultaneous evidence collection across all platforms, dynamic addition of lawsuits, and real-name accountability. Why change lawyers? Because the old era is over. In the past, many successful cases resulted in compensation of less than 10,000 yuan, with anti-fans mocking that the cost of one insult is less than a cup of milk tea, perfunctory apologies, and lax platform review processes, tantamount to condoning such behavior. Fans, having reached their limit, have been continuously calling for a change of lawyers and a decisive crackdown since July 2025. Now, a new law firm has emerged, and Xiozan's side has clearly stated, the era of 10,000 yuan is over. The cost of malicious rumors will far exceed imagination. 17 victories in 5 years. Behind these numbers lies a history of blood and tears. From the overwhelming online harassment of the 227 incident in 2020 to the current situation where numerous troll accounts are brought to court, Xiozan has never bowed his head. He doesn't resort to insults, control comments, or engage in traffic wars. Instead, he lets the court judgments speak for themselves. The Beijing Internet Court's judgments have repeatedly stated that the defendant's use of insulting terms like old potato has exceeded the boundaries of expression, constituting defamation, and requiring a public apology and compensation for emotional distress. Even worse, those who refuse to comply are subject to enforcement, with bank cards frozen, assets seized, and their lives completely destroyed. The latest case involving Sun is particularly intriguing. Due to the defendant's unclear information, the court had to serve the documents by public notice, which is extremely rare in online infringement cases. What lies behind this? Is it anonymous account switching by trolls, the operation of a professional black market chain? Or is it manipulation by a larger-scale black PR company? Netizens exclaimed, this is not a personal grudge, but a crucial battle to tear away the veil of online black market activities. Think of those keyboard warriors, anonymously spewing profanities today, changing their identities tomorrow to continue their antics, thinking the internet is above the law. Wrong. Xiozan has proven with his actions, the long arm of the law will catch up with you. When the cost of spreading rumors skyrockets to the point of bankruptcy, when every malicious comment can become irrefutable evidence in court, when the black market chain is uprooted, who would dare to act recklessly? This isn't just a celebrity defending their rights, it's a righteous storm sweeping through the entire online ecosystem. Supporters applaud. Finally, someone dares to sue keyboard warriors. Skeptics worry about a chilling effect, but legal experts point out, the civil code explicitly protects the right to reputation. Persistent defamation is illegal, and defending one's rights is a matter of course. Xiozan isn't seeking revenge, he's setting the rules. He uses each victory to tell everyone, cyberbullying has consequences, insults and defamation come at a price. When anti-fans step from behind the scenes to the defendant's seat, when the black market is brought into the light, the entire fan community and cyberspace will experience unprecedented clarity. On April 2, the Beijing Internet Court delivered its verdict. This lawsuit was not merely a showdown between Xiozan and Sun, but a declaration of justice against darkness. Keyboard warriors, tremble. Those behind the black market, are you ready to receive your court summons? Xiozan, through the law, tells the world, the internet is not a slaughterhouse, and malice will ultimately pay the price. More importantly, his legal team has been completely upgraded. In February 2026, Zhejiang Lingayan's law firm emerged, and in less than 3 months, it unveiled an iron-fisted strategy, pursuing accountability across all platforms, refusing settlements, and forcing platforms to disclose the real name information of anonymous accounts. This means that those spreading rumors hiding in alternate accounts, dubbing groups, and super topics can no longer spread and run. In the past 5 years, Xiozan has won over 17 cases. Some mocked him for winning the lawsuit but losing traffic, but the facts slapped them in the face. Every judgment is setting a new standard for combating cyberbullying in the Chinese entertainment industry. The court clearly ruled that malicious combination of words constitutes defamation and that 885 abusive comments require compensation. The law is telling everyone, the keyboard is not a weapon, and the internet is not a lawless zone. The identity of the defendant, Sun, remains a mystery, and given that companies like Ironfisted were alleged to have been established around the same time as the 2020 cyberbullying wave, netizens are speculating, is there a professional, corporate black market chain? While there is no judicial conclusion, Xiozan's insistence on suing the source is undoubtedly forcing the black market to surface. While others are still using tears to gain sympathy, he chooses to defend his dignity with a lawsuit. But we still must ask, in the dark web where traffic and hatred intertwine, can the law truly cut off all the black hats? The answer may lie in the courtroom of the Beijing Internet Court on April 2nd. The public trial of Sun's case is not a simple personal dispute, but a fatal blow to the entire online black market. Imagine this, when the court forces platforms to hand over IP addresses, real names, and back-end operation records, when those water army companies hiding in the shadows are exposed one by one, when professional trolls are dragged from behind their keyboards to the defendant's dock, trembling before the judge's gaze, at that moment, the entire fan circle ecosystem will be completely reshuffled. Don't forget, this isn't the first time Xiozan has done this. Back in the old potato case, the 16,000 yuan compensation case involving Feng, and the nearly 30,000 yuan enforcement case involving Li, he used irrefutable facts to prove that protecting rights is not a performance, but a real, decisive blow. His new law firm immediately targeted dozens of familiar troll accounts on 6 major platforms, simultaneously collecting evidence, dynamically adding to the list, and freezing assets and seizing accounts if they refused to comply. The era of one insult costing the price of a cup of milk tea is over. Now, the price of malicious rumors could be bankruptcy, credit ruin, and a collapsed life. How terrifying is the black market chain? According to the timeline uncovered by netizens, as soon as the 227 storm began in 2020, certain public relations companies mysteriously registered, specializing in smear campaigns, controlling public opinion, and manipulating public opinion. Companies like Ironfisted have been repeatedly mentioned, their establishment timing too coincidental, their business direction too precise. This is not a coincidence, it's blatant business. They take money to post, hire people to inflate views, and anonymously spread rumors, treating celebrity reputations as commodities. But now, Xiozan isn't playing games, he's directly using the sword of law to strike at the very top of the chain. Supporters are ecstatic, finally, someone dares to stand up to the black market. Skeptics are still sour, won't this have a chilling effect? But wake up. The civil code clearly states, the right to reputation is protected, and continuous defamation is illegal. Protecting rights is not bullying, it's justice. When anti-fans go from warriors to defendants, when black PR goes from lucrative to imprisonment, who will dare treat the internet as a dumping ground? Xiozan answered that question with his actions. Can the law cut off the black hand? Yes. But the prerequisite is that someone dares to stand up and smash the chains, one hammer blow at a time. He didn't cry, didn't make a scene, didn't drag others down, didn't play dirty tricks. He simply used judgments to build a high wall, blocking all malice. April 2nd, 3:30 p.m., Beijing Internet Court. Under the spotlight, who is the plaintiff, who is the defendant, and who will be the first to be exposed? Keyboard warriors, are you ready to receive your summons? The days of trembling behind the scenes of the black market have arrived. Xiozan fought this battle beautifully, satisfyingly, and epically. The internet is not a lawless zone. Malice will ultimately pay the price. Support legal rights protection. Support a clean internet, because the dignity he protects to date may belong to each and every one of us tomorrow. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.